What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video, I wanted to talk to you about the best supermarket cards that are out there. Before I start, make sure you hit the like button on this video. Also, hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And remember that I do a giveaway every single week. So if you want to know about that giveaway, stick around to the end of the video to hear all about it. I'll also have the giveaway video in the card so you can check that out. But let's go ahead and get into this video because it's really exciting. I like normal spending categories, right? So supermarket purchases are normal spending categories, and I love it so much when people get worried about their normal spending because then they're not spending, frivolously. They're not going out and just spending on, on Nike clothes, on Adidas, on, watches. I might do that, but they're not spending as much in those areas and more on the supermarket areas and other normal spending categories. So that's a good thing. So when you talk about supermarket purchases, are there a lot of cards out there? I think so. Are there a lot of cards out there that give you a ton of benefits? No. And am I going to be able to cover every single card that's out there? Probably not. But I will have some good cards for you. And if you have any other cards that you want to talk about, let me know down in the comments, because I'm sure there are other cards out there that I may be missing. Sometimes I'm pretty biased, so I like when people keep me more down to earth and they, tell me about another card and I'm like, yeah, you know what, that should have been on this list. So let me know your thoughts, things that you get value out of when it comes to supermarket cards. But let's go ahead and get into this. First, you have the Blue Cash Everyday card from American Express. This is a card that I started with. That was my first Amex card that I ever got. And it's 3% in groceries. I'm not going to really go through the details of everything, but 3% in groceries to get a $0 annual fee here is pretty good. I'm 100% happy with that, but you do have a limit when it comes to the amount that you could spend that you can get rewards on, and it's $6,000. So, I mean, that's a downside and an upside, really, because you're getting 3% either way. But you have a limit on it, and a limit always kind of derails you in some way. And I feel like that limit should be higher. It should be a higher threshold. Instead of 6,000, it should be like 10,000, and then more people with larger families will get it. But, whatever. I mean, it's a really good card either way, 3% on grocery spending. Let's get into the next card. The next card we have here is the Discover card, the Discover It Cashback card, which has a revolving 5% category. You may get it covered 2 times in 1 year for, 2 quarters. But more than likely, you're going to get it covered for 1 quarter at least. So 5%, a 5% category is definitely good to be able to have. But the flaw is the fact that it's not year round. That's what sucks. If you can pick it and have it for the whole year, that would be amazing. But that's not the case. You pick it and, that's what you're going to pick it for that quarter. And if you don't get it any other quarter, you don't get it any other quarter. But you still get 5%. So it's still a really good supermarket card, and I'll recommend it to a lot of people. The next card is kind of similar to that. It's the Chase Freedom card. It's, has 5% revolving categories and will give you grocery spending as well throughout the year. So that's definitely a good card, and it has nothing that's really different than, the Discover It. It's just accepted in every place that it can be accepted, that Visa is accepted in. So that's always a good thing. But still, I mean, it's a revolving category. That's the flaw. It's the fact that you may only get it 1 time a year. The next card that I have on here is the Blue Cash Preferred card by American Express. This is basically like the big brother or big sister to the Blue Cash Everyday card, which will give you 3%, but the Blue Cash Preferred card will give you 6%. So it's basically doubling that amount. The only thing is that this card has a $95 annual fee. The downside to this card is the fact that it has the 6,000 per year in purchases. So something that you have to pay $95 for, you still have the $6,000 per year limit. And I feel like that should have been raised for the Blue Cash Preferred card, because, I mean, you're putting them at the same level, the same spend level, and it does not make sense at all. You have to have different spend levels here. And I understand that you get, 6% in different areas and you also get 3% in different areas. But just looking at the grocery spending, you're basically telling them that $6,000 is where we're going to stop you, and we don't think that this card holds more weight than the everyday card, and that's something that I don't like. But you still get 6% back on $6,000 per year. Some people don't spend $6,000 per year. Most people don't. Families, they may do it because you might spend like $5,000, $6,000, $1,000 per month, whatever. On groceries. We spend about $300, so it's not something that we really have to worry about. But this is a card that I expressed interest in, and I feel like it's a really good card for a lot of people out there. The next card that I have is the Citi Rewards Plus, which only gives you 2 times back on grocery spending, but it's still 2 times back, and they do have the roundup feature. If you ever go there and get something that's less than $10, it'll round it up to 10 points, so you can basically get more than 2 times back. So that's always a good thing, but it's still tricky because obviously you still only get 2 times back. It's not something that's huge. You can get 2 times back with the Citi Double Cash card. So this just has a category for grocery spending. And the last card that I have on here is the Amex Gold card. This is a card that I've had for a long time, and I'm going to have for probably the remainder of my life, depending if I still gain value out of it and something else doesn't come along that kind of trumps those benefits. But this gives you 4 times back in groceries and supermarkets, and you're going to be able to get 4 times, which if you transfer those points could be more towards the 8 times range, because you're basically getting 2 cents per point in certain areas that you transfer to. But 4 times is really good. I love it. I obviously use that card as much as I can. Recently, I've been using the Discover card, but I really like the Gold card. The only thing that's a huge flaw with this is that you have a $250 annual fee, which you really have to get that value out of that card, which you can. At 4 times, you definitely can. You can get a lot of value out of that card with your normal spending every single month. But the thing is, you're paying the annual fee up front, and then you have to work your way to gaining that amount back in rewards. So these are the cards that I had on my list. I feel like I gain a lot of value out of the cards that I do have. The Discover card, I have the Blue Cash Everyday card. I also have the Amex Gold card and the Citi Rewards Plus. So I have a lot of these cards for normal spending categories. You can see how much I love normal spending categories. They're like my favorite thing to spend money on, because it's not like I'm spending extra money. I'm spending, what I normally spend every month, but I'm getting discounts on it. That's the way that I look at it. So those are my cards. Let me know if you have any other cards. I'm sure you do. Bring me back to earth. Sometimes I have my bias, which you can tell I kind of have a little bit of bias here. I mean, what, 1, 2, 3 cards are Amex cards. So I mean, Amex does offer you a lot of normal spending categories, so let me know what cards you have out there. But that's my video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And remember that I do a giveaway every single week, and all you have to do in order to enter that giveaway is comment on this video, like this video, and also be subscribed to my YouTube channels, both of them, to this one and the Perry Experience channel, and you'll get 1 ticket in the hat. But if you want multiple tickets, then comment on multiple videos. I can't stress that enough. Comment on as many videos as you can during the week, and you'll get 7 tickets. 7 tickets is the max. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to have to get out of here, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.